Hello again, Kevin Lindgren here. This time I'm going to show you how to find items to list for sale over on eBay from Amazon by searching image. To do this, you need Google Chrome. If you don't have or are not using the browser Google Chrome, all you need to do is whatever browser you're using, go to search. Google search, Bing search, it doesn't matter, and just type in Google Chrome. And there it is, Google Chrome. Download Chrome today. It's free. It's a web browser. Works on all computers, all that happy stuff. I'm not going to show you how to install stuff, so that's pretty basic. If you don't know how to install a new browser or whatever, just go to Google and say, how do I install it? It's got pretty good directions. Chrome for desktop, if you got different kind, just download it. You'll probably have to reboot your computer after you do, but that's all there is to it. And then just start using Google Chrome for your business. Okay, I'm going to assume you've already got Google Chrome. So we're going to start searching again. Whenever you start on Amazon or eBay, make sure you click the logos to get back to the main page, because sometimes you'll get down inside of a category and you'll just be searching a very specific area instead of all of Amazon. So let's go ahead and just pick a word, brown. Results 985. Let's reduce that. Obviously, home and kitchen is where I normally go. I noticed a couple things. I was kind of pre-searching. The only reason I do that is because when I pull up a whole bunch of pages and sit there and try to search, it's way slows down my computer. So I kind of pre-search out stuff for you. But I did notice several things I wanted to mention. One is you kind of want to look at the stars and make sure it's a pretty good product. It should be at least 4.5 or so. And you can also look at the number of feedbacks it's got. On average, you get about one on every 30-40 cells. So, that one's got about, quite a few cells. That one's got 2,000 feedback. So it sold about 60-80,000 of these. But anyway, you also definitely, again, want to look for Prime. You're not going to use Prime shipping, but you do want to make sure it's sold from Amazon or a third party using fulfilled by Amazon, which means the product is in Amazon's warehouse and they're using Amazon's fulfillment and customer service. Because you don't know all the third party sellers, what their return policy is, and if it just becomes a mess. Another thing I noticed, when I clicked on this earlier, was just a lot of little stuff comes up. And one thing I do is, to narrow it down for me, is after you're in the home and kitchen, you can type in the price. Obviously, I want 35, so I get free shipping. And you can type in, let's say 60. Oh, that's actually what I typed in. 60, or if you want to go up to $100, depending on your eBay limit. Click go. That'll pull up stuff that's already in there. You can also check Amazon Prime if you want. It'll only pull up Amazon Prime. Okay, so here's some stuff right off the bat. Again, well, K-Cups I have sold in the past. Keurig's K-Cups. I tend to stay away from any food because the expiration date, um, I'm kind of worried about that. I don't sell any electronics. Um, Here's a area rug 4x6. So let's go ahead and click on that to get inside the actual listing. Now to search it. Oh wow, they got a whole bunch of styles and colors and probably sizes. Oh wow, look at all those sizes. Okay, but we're gonna look at 4x6 to start. Now before we start, it's 45.58. This is what I normally do. So if I sell it for 60 minus 20% is 48. So $60 minus 20%, it's going to equal $48. So 45, you're only going to be making about $2 or $3. So you may want to look only for somebody selling it for, let's say, 65. That way you're making about $6, $7. Okay, that way right there, you know what you're looking for. I didn't do that on the last video, and I was kind of doing it backwards for you, but I do it, pretty much in my head most of the time. Now here is how to search by image. This is actually better in a way than searching by title, because better sellers will have better titles, and they won't show up if you just search title. And there's several different ways to do it. You can just right click. Oh, actually this one you have to expand. So you expand it. You put your mouse over the top of the image, you right click, and you search Google for this image. Now, it'll actually come up sometimes with the title, sometimes with a string of weird stuff. Whenever you're searching by image, ignore the first two or three, until you get past the images. These are always paid advertisements, and it's usually bigger companies like Walmart or Overstock or Kmart or something. Overstock sells the same thing. Now you can scroll down through. What we're looking for is an eBay, and I'll show you a trick here. What you do is just take out all this text and type in EBAY and search. The reason I did that is because sometimes there'll be like 10 pages of results, and you don't want to sit there and go through page after page after page after page. Again, ignore the first two. Those are advertisements. Okay, here we go. There's a couple different places that showed up on eBay. So what I do is just open the link. I like to leave this Google search tab open, and now you can close this image. It's a 4x6, and we'll probably find all different sizes. What did it look like? It has this little poofy thing, ottoman, and a table. So we scroll down until we find one, and there's the identical one, but it's a different size, but they may have different sizes listed. There's it is again, different size. Now on this, especially when you get into stuff with a whole bunch of different sizes, you can drive yourself crazy sitting there looking for all the exact sizes and this and that. Again, what you're trying to do is find sellers selling a product from your supplier. Sellers on eBay selling an item that you found on Amazon. So let's scroll back up. Let's see. Okay, what size did he say? 6 by 7 square. And they're probably out. 6 by, oh, no, they're not. 6 by 7 square, 146. 146.08. It might actually be the same seller. Oh, this is overstock. Never mind. Let's get out of overstock. And I thought I seen another one on here. I think that one's overstock. Oh, brother. I can't find an actual normal seller here. And that's okay. Once in a while, you'll run into that. Where was that? Oh, usually it has see more like this. But since it's overstock, they won't do that. Okay, this one was the bust. And you will run into these once in a while. You'll sit there and search. And actually, I'm going to go back in and try it one more time. Usually, sometimes, not on overstock, but on other ones, it'll have, view similar items and stuff like that. And you could just, trip off of this. A lot of people like it. Wow, love it, fantastic, beautiful. So you actually may want to go ahead and list it. But I'll find another item that's actually, this one is selling, but not for what you need to sell it for, because that's the identical price. Overstock and Amazon sell about the same price. So I'll go ahead and cut another video and find something that we can actually list. See you in the next video.